Okay, just a second. Let's look at these graphics here. Okay, the graphics update is here.
Triple A.
Okay.
Race. Okay, this is how you do it. The detail behind this axe, look at all the little chisel points along the edge. Look at how it looks like the detail's kind of ingrained into the metal. You can see the wrappings right there on it. I mean, this is gorgeous. And guys, this is probably like a level 15 or so axe, and it's gorgeous. Now, since Pantheon is inspired by Dungeons & Dragons, I just wanted to pull up a little picture of an ogre from D&D, some pretty good artwork of it anyway, rendition there. And look how it compares. Look how this really fits that model with the art style. Alright, and here is a screenshot of the updated character models for the elves, which I really think looks really cool too. I love the eye style that they got going on. I like the way that this one shows a little bit more of the kind of glistening kind of reflections you can see on the character models and all the intricate details, because we got something to compare it with, right? Like, they can make an ogre look like whatever they want. We kind of know what we think an elf should look like a little bit more, I would think, because they're so similar to humans. So this is beautiful. Pre-Alpha 4 updated graphics. There's going to be plenty of that, and I think that most of on the head, on the scalp, on the hair, still you can see a massive improvement over what we were seeing before. So you can see a lot of detail on the head, on the scalp, on the hair, on the mustache.
All right, McConnell, what do you think? How's it look?
In the interest of not getting a hate video directed at me, I think it looks great.
Okay. In the interest of having creative integrity, I don't think that it looks great. I think this is workable. The graphics now, I would say, at least in this picture here, are workable. It's not absolutely terrible. I don't hate this. It's generally okay. I'm not a big complainer about it. It's basically fine, but it's not amazing. This is absolutely not amazing. This is mostly mediocre. It could be a lot better, okay?
So
let's just say
everything.
That.
And also you'll notice...
But it is, for pre-alpha gameplay, this does look promising. At this point, it does look promising.
There in the top of this picture is showing it looks like a trigger point or whatever for a perception is happening, okay? My next video that I'll be doing here in a couple days will actually be on all the announcements on the perception system, backed by a huge publisher, right? And just pouring their own... lore itself would have, and our imaginations would have made up for any shortcomings the graphics would have had. But guys, these are top-notch AAA graphics.
They're not. They're not. Like, I mean, these are not top-notch AAA graphics. These are okay. They're not awful. These are workable. These are not top-notch AAA graphics. It's just not true.
This was made by the largest publisher in the world, I would still be impressed. You know, if this was made by Square Enix, you know, argue all you want, but they're usually at the...
I would be impressed if it was 2010 and they came up with these graphics. Yeah, sure. These are not impressive at all. Like, this is... I don't know. It's basically the same as Skyrim, probably a little bit worse.
Forefront of making you know, graphical progress with current technology. So if this was made by Square Enix, I would be impressed. But this is a small team pulling this off. I can't wait to see it in motion. I can't wait to see characters, you know, moving around with these new models. I know the animations won't still be there. You know what I mean? It's not going to be fully animated yet. So it's probably going to seem a little stiff, but we know that that is coming. We know that the game's still being developed and all that kind of thing. So
we do.
I just look forward to really getting to see this and dive in deeper and start posting this beautiful kind of artwork on my channel as I'm talking about Pantheon instead of the old, okay? So, like, I'm already don't even want to post video footage from Pre-Alpha 3 because look how beautiful the game looks now, right? So I can't wait till I can start posting some of this beautiful artwork and we can dive into it deeper. And once again, guys, graphics is not everything. I don't think absolutely anybody, up until this point at least, was interested in Pantheon because of the graphics, okay? We were all...
I still don't think they will be. Look, I mean, the graphics update does look better. Obviously, it's a huge improvement of what they had before. This looks terrible. It really does not look good. And obviously, they did make some improvements, and it looks better. The graphics at this point, in my opinion, I don't think are a limiting factor of the game, right? If the game comes out and the gameplay and the systems and everything are workable and fun and enjoyable and fulfilling, I feel like the game is going to be it's going to be good, right? The graphics before were not that way. I do feel like this is a passable point. Is this amazing by any extent? Absolutely not. But it is okay. All right. Looks like Atlas level graphics. Yeah, I know. So everything is always said by ugly people. No, it's not really true. I mean, like the fact is that a lot of these graphics are decent. Okay, I would say that they're decent. Let's see. Well, engine's a decade old. Yeah, I think that it is. MMO graphics, these are really good. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like they could do a better job, but we'll see what happens. Okay.